Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'll be reacting to The Power of Goodbye by Madonna. As always, super excited to check this one out. The Madonna rabbit hole continues to deliver, and today's recommendation comes straight from Trisha the Symphonic. So thank you very much, Trisha, for your generous donation and the selection today. Means a lot. But now, without further ado, let's jump in. Beautiful scenery. Where would that be? Oh, it looks very animated. Oh, the ambient electronic noise.
Comes when you learn to let go. Creation comes when you learn to say no.
When you learn to say no. When you learn to let go. Interesting.
You were my lesson. I had to learn. I was your fortress. You had to burn.
Oh, see, they're in a relationship where they're playing a game with one another instead of just being real, more strategic rather than just honest.
I was your fortress. You had to burn. Pain is a warning that something's wrong. I pray to God that it won't be long. You wanna go higher? There's nothing left to try. There's no place left to hide.
Takes his pawn, okay.
There's no greater power than the power of goodbye.
There's something weirdly like ethereal about this, but at the same time there's some melancholy throughout. Maybe the melancholy comes through Madonna's vocal delivery here. It's interesting. I'm getting like mixed emotions from this one. Oh, I like that. Wow, the acoustic texture just does so much for my brain.
So I must go. The spell has been broken. I loved you so. You were my lesson. I had to learn.
No more games.
I was your fortress. There's nothing left to lose. There's no more
Done with the silly games.
to bruise. There's no greater power than the power of goodbye.
Wow. No greater power than the power of goodbye. See, even this kiss between them that they're almost about to share, it's very timid. So to me, this is implying that the power of goodbye is in being able to, have had that kiss in the past, but now in the moment withholding it and realizing that for whatever reason, it's better for the two of us to say goodbye to one another and part ways than to continue in potentially toxic cycle. You never know. But you can see the love is still there, the passion. Oh, well, there they go. Completing the kiss. Wow, the passionate kiss and then the push away.
There's nothing left
into the acoustic. I like that. Nice. Really pretty chord progression. I love that there was sort of the transference between the acoustic guitar, the electric components, and then, well, the electronic components, I should say, and then, of course, in Madonna's vocals. It seems like a lot of the ways that these Madonna songs are being written are in service to Madonna's vocal performance rather than in the instrumentation itself. The instrumentation is there just to create that atmosphere and supplement the emotion that she's trying to convey. And in this song, I think there's multiple kind of emotions at play. One is of love for this person that you are in a relationship with, but it's also the acceptance that this relationship is no longer, for whatever reason, it's no longer tenable. So you have to accept that the love was there and it's better for the both of us practically to then let it go. So the power of being able to say goodbye is accepting that you will always be there for yourself. Because if you think about it, the longest standing relationship that you'll have with anybody on this earth is yourself. So you better be ready to spend a lot of, nights alone, be able to look at yourself in the mirror and love who you see rather than become entirely dependent on any other person or even collections of people. That's not to say that we don't, as social creatures, need to rely on one another for support and strength. But again, you'll always be with yourself for eternity. So being able to say goodbye to the things in your life that even though you love them, they could be bad for you is a power, because then that gives you complete control and agency in your life rather than being a sort of like passive actor. Oftentimes when I think relationships run their course and then persist longer than they should, it's because of a fear that keeps the relationship together rather than strength in knowing what is right for the individual. Fear of loss, fear of abandonment. And there's all kinds of, like attachment issues and emotional wounds that people carry with them through time and bring them into relationships, making them, harder than they would have otherwise have been. But this is just the human experience. So figuring out what is best for you and then realizing that some of those things in your current environment, not just your prospective one or your past one, but potentially in the current place that you inhabit, are problems for you, then you need to have the strength to say goodbye. It's not easy, but it is simple. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. This was a fun one. Love Madonna's melodic songs. So if you are interested in sending me another Madonna reaction request, you can do so by clicking the first link down below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.